Hi, my name is Jamie Spradlin. I was physically born a male, and now I'm a female. Born and raised in central Illinois in farm country. Daily things during the summer were fishing and swimming and all the fun things that little boys like to do, and some little girls. I've known I was transgendered ever since probably 3 or 4 years old. And I always prayed that I would wake up a female. But all through my life, though I kept it in, I dabbled a little bit in cross-dressing, and that was the only way I could express my feelings. I never told anybody. There was a couple of points in my life during high school where I almost told a young girl, but I didn't. I chickened out. So I kept it all inside. When we go through something like this, we try to man up and pretend it's not there and try to do everything we can to suppress those feelings. To be in an airplane by yourself, I think it was the only way I could express and to be free of those inner feelings that I had of being a female. Just being thousands of feet up in the air is just an incredible feeling of freedom. So I had to work a couple of summer jobs to save the money to get my pilot's license. Decided to go to Bible college in Dallas. But the few months before Bible college started, I volunteered in southern Mexico, the town of Oaxaca. Less than a year, the pilots, they had an accident. One of the aircraft engines quit in flight. Everybody on board was killed. And that pretty much changed my mind about being a missionary pilot. About that same time, I met a wonderful lady at Bible college. Before we got married, I told her of my cross-dressing. She was okay with it, but she didn't want to see me dressed as a female. And I agreed, and I never cross-dressed in front of her. So I had my own locker at work, and there was only a couple of us at work, so nobody even looked in my locker. I had it locked. So whenever my wife went out of town, I would indulge in cross-dressing. But it got to the point of suppressing those feelings of being a female that I had to figure out what this is. What exactly is it? The name of transgender came out about that time. Got to the point where I needed to become a female. To be a female, you have to learn to dress as a female and walk as a female. But learning how to walk in heels is a challenge. I went 4 years living as female without having a gender surgery. When you're in the middle of transition and you could pass as either a male or female, and you walk into a restaurant or Starbucks, every eye in the place is on you. So finally, April of 2011, I had my gender surgery. All the parts are still there, but they're all inside. My personal beliefs is Jesus is who he claimed to be. And I still have that as my faith today. I still go to church. My faith is really one of the things that got me through this whole transition process. And it feels good to be able to worship God in the way I feel like I should have been born. There's nothing we can do to make God love us more, and there's nothing we can do to make God love us less. The GLBT community definitely has its own differences within itself. There are some people that don't accept the transgender people. Everybody has their own ideas and own differences and of acceptance of each other. You do really have to be careful where you go in the community, either in the straight community or the gay community, because there are people that just don't like us. My overall message to both the straight community and the GLBT community would be to love each other and to learn to live together. We only have this one world that we live in, and we have to make it work for everybody.